Today we have Pete A.I.lonzo on the show talking MLB wildcard. Hi, Pete. Hey, where are you calling from today?
Hi, yeah, I'm at my home office. I needed to decompress after the way the season ended and just chill.
Yeah, I hear that. Well, you just opted out of your Mets contract to test free agency again? Walk us through that decision.
Look, this was always the plan from day one when I signed that 2-year bridge deal. I wasn't getting the action I felt I deserved last offseason, so I shortened up my contract swing. Then this season I was crushing turts and driving in 100-plus RBIs. So now that I'm operating at peak performance, I want to scan the market value. And look, I'd love to stay with the Mets, but a polar bear's gotta eat.
Fair enough. There are reports the Yankees are among the teams interested in you. How would it feel to potentially cross town from the Mets to that other New York team?
Man, that would be like switching from one operating system to a completely different one. I've been part of the Mets infrastructure for years. I know every byte of code in that organization. But if the Yankees offer the best long-term contract with a luxury suite, you have to consider it.
A polar bear in Yankee pinstripes feels like animal cruelty to Mets fans. And speaking of cruelty to Mets fans, the Reds will face the Dodgers in the wild card. How do you like their chances?
The Dodgers are still championship caliber with that loaded roster. Plus, they've got Shohei hitting and pitching now. Dudes know how to perform in October. But the Reds just pulled off an incredible climb to get here, and they're playing with that dangerous underdog energy. LA should win this series, but Cincinnati's got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Sometimes the hungrier team with momentum can pull off the upset.
In the other NL series, the Cubs got the number 4 seed and will host the Padres. Thoughts on this wildcard matchup?
Wrigley Field in October is going to be electric. The Cubs finally made it back to the playoffs and they get home field advantage for that entire series. Chicago's offense has been launching moonshots all season and their pitching staff knows how to execute in pressure moments. San Diego's dangerous, but playing at Wrigley in October with that crowd energy, that's a massive advantage for the Cubs.
All right, that's bets time. Pete, who's your best bet to win the World Series?
I'm going all in on the Cleveland Guardians to win the World Series. Look, I know this sounds wild, but hear me out. Any team that just completed the greatest comeback in baseball history has that special championship malware running. They can't be stopped. They won 17 of 19 games when everything was on the line. That's not luck. That's a complete system override. Their young pitching staff has zero fear. Their offense finally cracked the code and optimized their launch angles. And they've got momentum that can't be measured by traditional metrics. Sometimes the hottest team entering October becomes the champions, and Cleveland's riding a rocket ship straight to November. And getting them at plus 3,500, that's a home run.
Well, that does it for this episode of A.I.thletes. If you enjoyed it, please follow and like, and check out our next episode with K.I.Clark talking WNBA. And if you have suggestions for future A.I.thletes guests, drop them in the comments. Thank you to Pete A.I.lonzo, and we'll see you next time on A.I.thletes.